My name's Collin. I am finishing up here at CSU this spring, and I've been at Impact for about 2 years now. I came to CSU right after getting out of the Army, and I came here to finish up some requirements because I want to go back into the Army as an officer. I was a Christian when I got to CSU, but I learned as I got more into my 20s that a lot of things with life kind of make it hard to live Christian values. So I would say I believed in Christ. Christ was the center of my life, but I found it very difficult to be a disciplined Christian, like going to church, reading the Bible, even simple things like praying to Christ every day. I wasn't very disciplined in that, and I noticed that really affected. It started out with the small things, but it started to affect just the way I interact with the people. I noticed I was loving and caring for people less than I had previously, and it was bothering me, but I just was wanting to get back into those disciplines of Christianity. I've definitely, while at CSU, and being surrounded by, I've made more of an intentional effort to surround myself with Christians, and I've definitely been able to get back into those disciplines that I've been missing out on, and it's been amazing. I feel like I've been able to more recenter my life on Christ while at CSU. Some specific ways. Before I got here, I was moving around a lot, so I didn't really have a tight group of people that I could always rely on. I was moving from almost group to group. Coming here, though, I've been surrounded by so many great people and consistently around those people, and that's just helped to really have like a communal relationship, like a biblically based communal relationship. And some of the things at Impact also, like we come here every week, we eat dinner with each other sometimes. We don't just dive straight into the Bible. Like we always talk for an hour or so about like how our week went, what are some highlights, what are some lowlights, and it's great to just be surrounded by people who care for me, and then that I can care for also. Being a part of Impact, it's like I said, it's really helped me recenter my life around Christ. We kind of go over a lot of different topics, and I don't know, just the variety of the variety of the ways we worship. Like some days, some meetings will play worship music. Some meetings will do more of a artistic, creative way to kind of think about God in a new light. And I just love all that variety. And I love, after that, we always pick a section of the Bible, and I'm not the most biblically savvy person, so it's great to come here and learn something new about Christ or about God, about the prophets in the Old Testament. It's just been so great to kind of add that to my repertoire, and it definitely strengthens my faith, my relationship with Christ, and doing it with other people also is key for me, because it kind of keeps me in check. I know that everybody else around me is striving to learn more about Christ, and that motivates me to try to learn more about Christ also. Some of the valuable takeaways that I'll look back on from Impact are definitely we had a little series on spiritual disciplines, and those tangible ways that you can get closer to God. Like we talked about fasting, we talked about charity. So having these kind of tangible steps you can take and they're not the way, they're a way to get closer to Christ, but to learn a lot of ways to get closer to Christ, it's really helpful those are definitely going to stay in there when I leave here, and I'm thankful to have those.